Today I just wanted to go through how I got started with these outdoor tanks. This first one here is really where I got started. It's just a plastic container that I had already. I'd say it's about 20 gallons if I remember correctly. This was 4 or 5 years ago. And I put some plants in it. I had a hang-on back filter from another tank, an indoor tank that I had, so it was already cycled. Just popped it in here and grabbed a couple of goldfish, and yeah, it was easy. I didn't put any gravel in the bottom, no sand, no dirt, just the pot itself, and with some plants and some fish. But yeah, goldfish grow, so I started looking for an alternative, and I went out to Tractor Supply Store and started taking a look at different options here. So I looked at these three and ultimately decided the one on the left, which was the 50-gallon Rubbermaid tank. I liked that it was a lower profile, still plenty of room and surface area for plants, but room enough for the fish. So that's the one I decided on. Plus it also fit on the side of my house really well. So yeah, grabbed that, popped it in here, had some rocks, some bricks to build some hiding places for the goldfish, and I upgraded to a canister filter, which I had on another tank indoors too. So the great thing there is, again, it was an already cycled filtration, so it was very easy to get started. I think this tank itself was $100 at the time, so not too expensive. I filled it with plants, as you can see. I grabbed more cattails. I had water lettuce, and I had a water celery as well. Over time, the water celery and the water lettuce just got to be a bit too much, in my opinion, just because it was little bits were breaking off in the water, and it was really clouding the water, and it was pretty messy, candidly. So decided to go with the water hyacinth over time. So anyways, yeah, as things progress and the goldfish grow, I decided that I wanted a bigger tank. So ultimately just decided to build one myself. So moved out these concrete pavers, cleared out a little bit of space, and then started building my own. I used 4x4 posts from Home Depot. They were 6 feet long, and then so 6 feet long, and then I cut them in half. So you'll see here that it is 6 by just a little over 3 feet wide, and about 2 feet is the height on it. So yeah, you put in some insulation just to help with the temperature swings for the water. I grabbed a pond liner from Amazon, much cheaper on Amazon than it is at Home Depot or Lowe's. So grab one there, it'll save you a little bit of money. And then I think it took me, I want to say 2 weekends to build this. The first weekend was getting and prepping the ground, buying all the wood and the lag screws and everything to put it all together. And then that second weekend, Saturday and a Sunday, to really build it all out and to get it filled and ready to go. So I also upgraded the filter. This is when I got the FX6. I still had the smaller filter and ran them both side by side for a while just to make sure that I had a good cycle of bacteria on the tank. So yeah, obviously the goldfish loved it. Going from the smaller 50 gallons, I think this is a little over 200, maybe 215 or so based upon the volume. But yeah, you can see here those cattails went crazy. I think I split those like 4 times. They grow so fast. And gave as many as I could away, and then the rest, I'm afraid, went into the compost bin. But yeah, so here we are today, and I wanted to put this in because here it just shows the change that I made to the water hyacinth. But also, I still have the cattails there on either side of the water hibiscus. That water hibiscus, I know I mention it all the time, but I'm really amazed at how quickly it's grown. And I suspect that it probably will grow a little bit more since it's only July at the moment, so probably has a bit more to go. It is, as I've mentioned before, quite a bit larger and more full than last year. So who knows what this will look like next year. But really pleased with it, and hope we get a lot of flowers off of it this year. It's really really pretty impressive. So anyways, that was just a quick overview of really where I got started in outdoor tanks, starting with just that one small tub and moving into the 50-gallon Rubbermaid, then ultimately just deciding to build one myself. I would encourage you, if you're starting out and if you've got room and if you can afford it, that I would just build one. It's really rewarding to build it. You don't have to do exactly how I did. Whatever suits you and your space is great. So I would really encourage you to do that. It's very rewarding. It's really fun. And yeah, it's great. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.